So you already talked about your company some, but can you go like in more detail, like how you started it, what you focus on now, what your big dream vision for this moving forward?
Right. So how it started, I kind of touched on it a little bit because it was my own experience. I was running late. I was already stressed out after the school, after work, picking up my child, and the last minute, um, sometimes it's late, and I felt guilty and embarrassment. And you had to call. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm running 5, 10 minutes late. But sometimes you never know because there's a traffic, and you might be wind up coming in there half an hour late. And then my child's, by the time I got to the childcare, he's alone, thinking about, where's my mom? Everybody else is gone. And I just like, you don't want to see your child's face. It's like, sad. And it's like, he felt like abandoned or something. And then the childcare providers are, the staff were great. It's, oh, don't worry. They always say, just drive carefully. But I know they're feeling like, okay, what time is this?
See you late again.
Late again. And I really kind of felt like, what can I do to just, and then, I couldn't really come up with that idea during the time that my son was at the, childcare age. But then later on, when, after 20 years as working as an accountant, there was something happened because one of my closest, I guess, supervisor and also slash friend who had suffered cancer, and then she passed away within literally like as soon as we found that she was ill, and then she died within like a month or something, and that was just shocking to me. And then that was a waking up cold and say, your life can be just gone tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I just really had to think about that my life, and because it was a great job and it was a great company, but just for me, it just felt like this isn't something that I just don't want to do the rest of my life. And like I said, I'm not really that great accountant because I think I'm a creative person. I rather do something more creative, and you can't do creative stuff with the numbers. So I was kind of thinking about the opportunity, and that's where the earlier we talked about the coach, and then I was kind of going back and forth. And I thought about, oh, maybe I can get a job in some other company or some other firm, or maybe I can move back to Japan. And then I didn't know what to do. So I met with the coach. We went through what I really like to do. And then I think maybe this is corny to think that, but I like to help people because I always because a lot of people extended a hand to me once I got to this, or before that, but especially once I got to this country, not knowing anybody, without other people's help, I couldn't really get here. And so I just like to pay back, but also I really feel good by myself helping others. And when I'm able to, that's what I love to do. So then that's what I kind of come at how can I help other people? And then came up with this idea of, oh, if we can be all within a community that the people can actually access easily, then I might be able to create the model of the community that you can actually help each other. So that's kind of came about.
Kind of